It was actually so loud. What the fuck? Which one is that? Box 1. Hey out there. To be fair, I just woke up. So it's actually early. Tired, guys. Bruh, I would if I knew how to. It's just a mess. Anyway, did the WWE Money in the Bank predictions yesterday, I guess 2 days ago now, technically, with Fade. Yeah, those don't work on me. Like I've tried, it doesn't work. Let's do NXT Heatwave real quick, cause I want to make sure I remember to do that. 6-match card, pre-show: Ariana Grace and Carmen Petrovic versus Jessie Jane and Jasmine Nix. Women's North American Chip: Kalani Jordan defends against Sol Ruka. Women's NXT Women's Championship: Roxanne Perez defends against Lola Vice. Men's North American Chip: Obafemi defends against Wesley. The NXT Tag Championships: Axiom and Nathan Fraser are defending against Chase U of Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. And in a fatal 4-way for the NXT Championship, Trick Williams defends against Ethan Page, Javon Evans, and Shawn Spears. I actually haven't thought about this as much as I thought I probably would have, as far as long-term booking. I don't know. So let's just start at the bottom. Ariana Grace and Carmen Petrovic versus Jessie Jane and Jasmine Nix. I think there's gonna be some shenanigans, but in the end, it's more gonna be a pin steal than anything. Carmen's gonna do all the work, and Ariana Grace is gonna steal the pin. It seems like that kind of energy. But I don't see why the Toronto girls wouldn't win. There's a good home crowd pop. So I'm gonna pick them as the winner of this tag match. Then we have our Women's North American Championship. I think Kalani should retain. They are trying to build something. It's not just like she can't lose. She can't be the inaugural champion and then lose it on her first defense. That's such a weak champion. They had to have put it on her for a reason. It's got to. I think maybe a heel turn incoming from one of the two. I don't know. I could actually see the heel turn being from Sol Ruka more than Kalani Jordan, but either way works. I think like, am I confident in that enough in that I would double down on it? I think this is the match I'm gonna double down on. I think after the promo yesterday or Tuesday, it has to be her. It has to be Lola Vice is gonna win. Hopefully that'll let Roxanne move up to the main roster at this point, because she really doesn't have any reason not to be at this point. She's been ready for a bit, so yeah, I can see the titles changing hands here. Maybe Roxanne gets one more chance at it and then moves back up. And then yeah, the title scene can shift to some new folk. I don't even know who off the top of my head, but I'd have to look at the roster. Like Lash Legend, Jada Parker would be a good pick. I think Nikita Lyons is injured again. I don't know. There's definitely some injuries. I see Fallon Henley being one of them as well. Is she? Actual question. Whatever. By returning on December 5th, she hasn't competed since January 9th, 2024. When was this written? March? Yeah, I don't think I've seen her since then. Yeah, she's injured again. That sucks. Anyway. Obafemi versus Wesley for the Men's North American Championship. There's a stip on this match. If Wes loses, he cannot challenge for the title again until as long as Obafemi is champion. I could see this match going either way. I think it would make sense for him to lose, to either move him up in the card or move him even to the main roster. But like that, the only thing is like that'd be a big loss. Like a big heel loss, heel win. And I think Trick is losing the championship, as well. So those two big downer moments on the card. I think one of them, between the two of those matches, one of them is gonna win, between Wes and Trick. I just don't know which one. I would put. No, what? Fuck it. I'm just going with my instinct, which is Obafemi retains. I think he's gonna just win. Fuck it. It's gonna be a downer pay-per-view, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Long-term booking. Obafemi's sick, by the way. Is my camera even on? No. Okay, good. Cause I'm like half dead here. Next match is the Tag Team Championships of Nathan Frazer and Axiom versus Chase U. I think the story really is Nathan Frazer is not focusing on the tag chips. Axiom is getting pretty frustrated with him about it. So I think they are going to lose this match. It seems like the natural progression for this story. Does that make Chase U placeholder champions? Kind of. But, whatever. I also think one of them is going to turn heel on the other. My brain is saying Nathan Frazer is going to turn heel on Axiom. But it could go the other way. I don't know if that's going to be at that show or like the next show, but I feel like that's happening soon. Then for the NXT Championship, Sugar Holmes versus Ethan Page versus Javon Evans versus Shawn Spears. I think this is gonna be a between Trick and Ethan Page. Oh, legal. I think it's gonna be Ethan. He's a hometown boy. He's from what, Hamilton? He's from nearby. I do think he's gonna win. I don't think Trick is really ready to be this high up on the card. He's very over, but like as far as in ring, it's very clear that he's still learning. I think moving it off of him would be a good move. I think Sean is... No, I think Javon Evans is there to eat the pin. I mean, Sean Spears could also... It could be Sean Spears too, actually. And I think the only way Ethan Page doesn't win is if Oro Mensah shows up anyway and interferes. But he is, quote-unquote, banned from the pay-per-view. Meaning he's definitely going to show up at the pay-per-view. I just don't know if that would be enough interference to... I could also see Sean Spears just winning the title. He's either eating the pin or winning the title. That's like the most drastic ends. Sean Spears would be a placeholder champ for sure if he wins it. But I'm gonna stick with my gut and say Ethan Page. Actually, No, I'm keeping my Joker pick on Lola Vice. We'll see how this goes. This is the show that I'm actually going to on Sunday. I'm going with my brother. I've never been to a wrestling show before, so this will be pretty awesome. I actually ended up being able to upgrade my seats. So like, we're mad close to the ringside too. It's dope. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If I could afford... I saw the tickets for Money in the Bank, just like up in the nosebleeds, the back of the upper bowl was like $300. I'm like, no, I ain't got money. These seats were like $60 each. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I think SmackDowns were like 150-ish, 200, depending on where. I think it was like nosebleeds would have been like 120, 150. Then where I'm roughly sitting now, for this show, they were like $200 or so. Yeah, I ain't got that kind of money, bro. You think I am? I would love to be able to go to one of those shows one day though. When I'm more financially stable. Anyway, let's take a break. I'm just grab a drink real quick, and we're gonna jump over to F14.